public speaking. Most of the people that I talk to are under the age of 16 on my day-to-day, so just bear with me here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Catherine. Kendall and I have been friends since August of 2014. So we're going on 10 years, which is great. Since we met in college, we've been nearly inseparable since then. We lived in about the same dorm and all that the whole time. Her parents even let me live at their house one summer, so thanks, Mom and Dad. That was fun. So after we graduated, I did a little interview and kind of on a whim took a job down in Florida. And I got home and I said, hey, Kendall, you want to move to Florida? And she, like a crazy person, said, sure. So we moved to Florida, and here we are. So a little bit after we had kind of settled in, she decided she wanted to get back out into dating and join the fabulous app called Tinder. And so one night we were going through matches, you know, like best friends do, and we come across Richard's profile and a message. And you know, I've got the phone in my hand and I'm looking through and I'm like, Kendall, look at this one. He doesn't look like a catfish. He has a job. And he did not open with a grotesque innuendo. So if that tells you where the bar is right now for dating, there's that. But honestly, he asked her out to a breakfast date, which is one of the most adorable things that I've ever seen. And so I gently pushed her into accepting that. And so they did go out. When she got back, I was like, how was it? She was like, it was great. It was only a little awkward, and we talked a lot. I mean, that's just the perfect start to the whole story. Anyway. So shortly after that, actually, a couple months later, so they were dating. Richard actually moved in with us to our apartment. And that was kind of like bringing home a cat from the animal shelter. They like hide in the bedroom for the first couple of days. They clearly prefer one person over the others. But then after like 2 weeks, it's like they've been there forever. And so, in all honesty, there really was no adjustment period to Richard kind of joining our little lives. And if, you know, looking back now, if I do the math, it was quick. From meeting Richard to living with him, it was really quick. But they say, you know, when you know, you know. And a couple times after hanging out with Richard, I knew this is the man for my best friend. The best way that I would describe Kendall and Richard's relationship is natural. As I mentioned earlier, very, very early in the relationship, it was very early to get together. There's this quiet comfort that you can feel when you're around them. And it's really amazing. We are always on the same page. We always know what the other is, you know, thinking or feeling or needing at the time. And part of that comes from their undeniable connection, but also from their communication with each other. It really goes without saying that communication is important in any relationship, but especially so in a marriage. Communication is the foundation that a marriage has to be built on. In order for you to grow together and not just next to each other, you must share your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, and also that very important logistical information. It can be difficult to communicate. I know from experience that Kendall and Richard are able to slow down and connect in those hard times. In the past couple years, Kendall started a brand new teaching career. They purchased their first house together. They faced, you know, quite a few little challenges in the short feeling time that they've been together. But that shows us, you know, that they are resilient and they are very dedicated to each other. I know that their love is strong. I've seen it. I know that they value that communication that they're going to need during their very long life together. Kendall, we went through some times in college. But when we moved down, we still had a lot of growing up to do, and I would not have survived that first year with anyone else. We learned how to navigate the world together. You epitomize what it means to be a best friend. I am honored to witness your growth into a resilient, empathetic, confident, and beautiful woman that you are, and I am very proud to stand here today and call you my best friend. I wish you all the happiness in the world as you start your life with your new husband, Mr. Richard. You fit so effortlessly into our lives, and I cannot imagine it without you. I'm so excited for you to be a permanent addition. I'm very thankful for the love and support that you've shown to Kendall. I'm very happy to know that she's in the best of hands. She deserves the world, and I know that that is exactly what you're going to give her. I cannot imagine a better match or a better man to take care of her for me. So with that, Mr. Richard, welcome to the